Wait, that. He's not even dressed.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before I get to what I've actually written down, I'm starting to ad lib. It's very dangerous to put a Filipino family and Italian families in the same room at a wedding. It's just too much crying. No, but it's a good thing. It's emotion and it's love. It's beautiful. Today we gather to celebrate something truly special, the marriage of Bianca and CA. Before we start, we would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, being the people of the Darawal Nation, and pay respect to their elders past and present. We also take a moment to acknowledge those who are joining us by live stream. You may be at a distance, but you're very much part of the celebration. You're welcome to take photos and video as you like. I'd encourage you to be engaged and watch what's going on, but if you'd like to, you can. The couple have requested, however, that you please don't post to socials until they've had a chance to do so. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Gavin, Bianca's uncle, and I've been given the tremendous honour of officiating the ceremony today. I have to say that I got a few strange looks at work yesterday when they asked me what I was doing on the weekend, and I said I'm going to marry my niece. So, I've known Bianca since she was around 3 years old when the family moved across to Australia from South Africa. And during that time, I've watched Bianca grow into the remarkable woman standing before us today. This is making a noise. Caring, sharp, and with a sharp and inquiring mind, strong-willed, I think we all know that, wonderfully independent, and with a wicked sense of humour that keeps us all on our toes. Now, I should mention that while I get to do the meaningful part of today's ceremony, I'm not actually a legal celebrant. That's where Dean comes in, who's standing over there. So Dean will handle the legal requirements to make sure everything's official and above board. Think of us as a tag team. I bring the heart, Dean brings the paperwork. So before we begin, I'd just like us to take a moment to remember the loved ones who are no longer with us, who can't be with us today. And you may have seen, and during the course of the day, maybe take a look. There is a vase at the back of the room, an arrangement with blooms, and each bloom represents a person who's not able to be with us today. Their memory is honoured symbolically to that vase, so take a look at it through the day. And though they're not physically with us, we hold them in our hearts, and we know that they're present in the love that surrounds us today. So we're here today to celebrate the marriage of Bianca and CA. I don't know what's coming here. They're looking at me nervously. A love story that began not with dramatic fireworks, but with kindness, curiosity, and two people quietly noticing one another. They first crossed paths at a church camp. Their friendship groups eventually merged, and Bianca noticed CA, specifically his kindness. The way he ensured... Is that because you believe it or don't believe it? I'm not sure. The way he ensured that everyone felt included, no one left out, no one overlooked. It was that kindness and care that first attracted Bianca to CA. Months later, at a games night, they noticed each other again, though they each assumed the other must already be taken. Luckily, they were both wrong. They soon discovered shared passions: anime, cosplay, and musicals. CA initially suspected Bianca might be politely tolerating the anime conversation until he saw the incredible cosplay outfit she was creating. Meanwhile, Bianca may or may not have been posting those cosplay photos on Instagram, intentionally hoping to get a comment from CA. And yes, it worked. Don't criticize social media. Anyway, in late 2019, with Bianca deep in exams, CA reached out to Adrian and Nikki to ask how they felt about him asking Bianca out. This speaks volumes about CA because by honouring this Filipino tradition, asking permission is a sign of respect, good intentions, seriousness, and honouring family values. Adrian's response was simply, "Finally." So the day was locked in for their first date, where CA was going to ask Bianca to date him, and it was set for 22nd of November 2019. Of course, every great love story has a memorable first date. Romeo and Juliet had the masquerade ball, Jack and Rose had the grand staircase on the Titanic, and Bianca and CA had a table outside Subway in Norwest Shopping Centre. In fairness to CA, he had a nice venue planned, but prior arrangements by Bianca forced the change of venue. So the first proper date ended up being up at Barangaroo, and that unfolded beneath red skies and falling ash from the bushfires that some of us may recall from that year. Later that night, they went to the observatory, and against all odds, given all the smoke in the air, they saw a binary star, which they tell me are two stars drawn together in shared orbit. They're definitely a romantic couple, these two. Okay, in 2023, again, the 22nd of November, CA proposed in a deeply thoughtful, romantic way. For those of us already married, we were quietly relieved that we didn't have to go back and try and match that one. And now, here we are again, on the 22nd of November, celebrating their wedding. Which means that CA is either a hopeless romantic Or he's figured out a brilliant system, put all the important dates on the same day. It's efficient, but it's high risk. If he forgets one, he forgets all of them. Bianca and CA, you've both chosen professions built around caring for others in vulnerable moments. Bianca, you support new mothers through those overwhelming early weeks, helping them find their confidence, answering their questions, and reminding them they're doing better than they think. CA, in your work in healthcare, you too understand what it means to show up for people when they need it most. You both know that caring work requires patience, presence, and the ability to meet people where they are. Your marriage will ask the same of you. Sometimes you'll need to problem solve. Sometimes you'll just need to be there for each other. Marriage means having a permanent teammate for life's challenges. Someone to help you assemble cosplay costumes at 2 a.m. to confirm that, yes, that other person was being weird, and to understand the exact tone or sigh that means, I need you to listen, not fix it. I'm still learning that one. Okay. You'll become experts in each other's coffee orders, mood signals, and which soundtrack is needed for which kind of day. These are the little things that build a life together. Now, there's actually a science behind what makes marriage last. I know that you two both appreciate evidence-based practice, so you'll like this. Researchers at Cornell University studied hundreds of couples who'd been married for over 30 years, asking them what made their marriages work. 3 key elements kept appearing. Communication. The elders overwhelmingly told researchers, talk, talk, talk. That means both of you, of course. No laughing then. They believe most marital problems can be solved through open communication, and many marriages that dissolve blamed lack of communication. So keep talking to each other, especially when it's hard, especially when you're tired, especially when you'd rather pretend everything's fine. Knowledge. This means truly understanding the person you're marrying. And here's the thing, you're both constantly learning and changing, so stay curious about each other. The person you're marrying today will surprise you in a decade, and that's a good thing. Keep discovering each other. Commitment. The researchers found that long married couples saw marriage as a discipline, like becoming an athlete or a musician. You never reach perfection. You're constantly learning, and you sacrifice short-term gain for something more rewarding later on. In choosing each other again and again, especially on those days when it's not easy. These 3 things, communication, knowledge, and commitment, they're not just nice ideas, they're the foundation that will carry you through everything that life throws at you. So what brings you here today is not just shared interest or attraction, it's deep respect, curiosity, and commitment to care for each other and your families. You've already faced challenges, including choosing to stay apart during COVID to protect loved ones, showing that love is not merely how you feel, but the choices you make. Now, I noticed in preparing for this that a lot of wedding advice focuses on the tough times, how you need to be steadfast, patient, committed, and of course that's true. But honestly, having a loving partner is awesome. It makes every adventure bigger, every ordinary day funnier. It's shared jokes, discovery, inside references, having someone who makes even the small things feel worth celebrating. Marriage isn't just about getting through the hard moments. It's about having someone who makes the good moments even better. Someone who turns a quiet night at home into something warm, and a big adventure into something unforgettable. Today isn't the end of your individual stories. It is the moment you choose to begin writing the next chapter together, choosing to build a life, a home, and future as partners. And now, to ensure everything is official and properly recognised, I'd like to invite our authorised celebrant, Dean, to lead Bianca and CA through the legal vows. Dean.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dean Bonner. I am a civil marriage celebrant duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages in accordance with Australian law. Now, before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship into which you are now about to enter. Marriage, according to law in Australia, is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. And that's it. That's the legal part. Okay, who's going first? About time.
Okay.
Oh,
You want it?
no. No, you go.
May I have my vow book? Thank you. Okay. Let's ready? Christian Anthony Adove Menales, CA, my love, my forever person. To stand here with you today is a surreal culmination of the last 6 years we've spent together. From our first date picnic under red ash-laden skies, I could sense the birth of a love so uniquely beautiful. CA. I have fallen so completely for you. I have fallen for the soft heart you have nurtured within yourself, despite life's best efforts to harden it. I have fallen not just for the love you have so persistently shown to me, but also to the people around you. And I have fallen for your mind, never afraid to question everything. You love so well, and you live so beautifully, as simply you. And just like binary stars we saw that night at the observatory telescope, I've become inextricably entwined with you, and it is the best thing that has ever happened to you. So let us be stars, forever falling into each other's gravity, forever learning the dance of push and pull as we combine our light, becoming more than the sum of our parts. So this is my vow to you. I promise to remain curious, to spend the rest of my life learning every endlessly beautiful facet of you. I promise to love you with wholehearted authenticity, knowing that every part of me is treasured by you and relishing in the honor of treasuring every part of you also. I promise to hold you through whatever skies we find ourselves under. Through gentle spring sunshine, filled with sweet coffee and surrounded by our favorite people. To summer storms, where all we can do is brace each other against the wind. Through the toils of autumn's work, to the clear nights of winter, where the sky shines with futures yet unknown. I will be here for all of it. You are my best friend. You are my person. My kind, witty, strong, intelligent, beautiful person. And for the rest of our lives, I'm so proud to be yours. Mamahalin kita. Magpakailanman.
Do I just go? Yeah. Sorry, guys. It's not like I'm nervous or anything. I may have written it too long. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's the ending, so bear with me.
No.
My love, I've written here, where do I start? I should have gone first, eh? You got this. Huh. Despite speaking two languages, it always seems that I won't ever have enough words to completely describe what I feel when I'm with you, how it feels to be loved by you. So allow me this feeble attempt in doing so. I think our relationship is somehow reflective of our early experiences. This is from my perspective. From our first proper hangout, when it was just us, not a date, you know. We went to the river and enjoyed how calm the waters were, how the leaves danced with the soft breeze, how the sun kissed the horizon, painting the most beautiful view. Yet my eyes were fixed upon you. And I noticed that everything around us was calm, but my heart was not. When I'm with you, my love, everything around me is calm, for you are my peace. To our first date in 2019, the bushfires caused ash to fall from the sky. Yet we were somehow able to witness what would be a foreshadowing of our love from the lens of the Sydney Observatory. We watched how the binary stars kept each other within their gravitational pulls, as if to say, we are anchored to each other until the moment that the fire in our hearts burn out. My love, you are my anchor and my stability. After 6 years, you've never failed to make a room light up once you arrive. You still make me nervous and excited with your presence. I still find myself wanting to look good for you. I catch myself doing what society might deem as conventionally embarrassing, you know, for you. But nothing else matters. As long as I get to see you smile. As long as I get to win the purity of your attention. You are the most wonderful anomaly, a desirable turbulence, if you will. The most pleasant surprise. Without even needing to try, you captured my mind. And without even needing to try, you managed to hold the keys to my heart. Out of all the pleasant surprises that you bring to my life, there is one thing that I can always expect. It's the fact that I fall for you over and over and over again. It's you. In this lifetime, we managed to find each other. And I'm certain that in the next one, and the one after that, I will always find my way to you. And we will always end up with each other. Sorry. So this is my vow to you. I promise in front of all the witnesses we're so lucky to have around us. It will always be you. I promise that I will always choose you. I promise that I always protect you at all costs. I promise to treasure what it is that your heart does. I promise to do my best to make you feel seen, make you feel heard, make you feel considered, and that whatever it is that you're feeling will not be overlooked. I promise not to be so impulsive about my purchases anymore. But ultimately, I promise to keep learning how to love you better. I'm grateful that you made the first move. I want to make it clear to everyone. Where's the camera? 4K, caught in 4K, 6K. I don't know what his settings are. But you made the first move. Yeah. You made the first move, and because of that, my dreams have now become reality. My love, your very existence inspires me to want to be a better person. All of me will be forever yours. And if you let me, I'll always keep you and I'll always love you.
Traditionally, the passage to the status of husband and wife is marked by the exchange of rings. Yes, despite our rehearsal, I'm doing it, not Dean. Change of plans. These simple gold bands are in and of themselves not really of any great value, but through our wearing of them, they are made precious. What they stand for now and what they will come to mean over time is beyond price. Let these rings serve as a reminder of the feelings you have in your hearts at this very moment. These rings are visible, tangible symbols of your commitment to one another and the connection you share. Thank you. Okay. You want to get Bianca's ring first? Okay, and just hold it for 5 seconds. Okay, just hold it up. Okay. Bianca, do you accept this ring as a visible and constant symbol of your promise to be with CA as long as you live?
I do.
CA, you may place the ring on Bianca's finger. Just hold it and put it on there. Okay. CA, do you accept this ring as a visible and constant symbol of your promise to be with Bianca as long as you live?
I do.
You may place the ring on Bianca's finger. Bianca and CA, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Thank you, guys. You've done it. The next stage will be for you to head off with Dean and sign the necessary paperwork. And I'll ask everyone else. Oh, I'm being fired. CA,
Wait.
brace yourself. Take a deep breath. CA, you may kiss your bride. Next time I'll put that in a bigger font. All right, thank you. You guys can go off and do the signing. Everyone else, just chill out, hang where you are for the moment. You guys can head off. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, thanks, mate. Good audience.
Yeah, just relax. Just relax. I want the vowels.
Well, back in the day, man, it was just, a bit of work, pick the bell, blah, blah, blah. You know that.
Celebrate?
Huh? Yeah. Hi everybody. Just an announcement. Please stay inside the room for now, rather than wandering out. Thank you.
There's so many drinks already.
Yeah, it's okay. So to get people back in.
Right.
Right. Get people back in. Good job, Gav, man. Guys, want to come back in? Great job, mate. Thanks, mate.
Alex.
You.
So proud of you.
Thank you, darling.
So proud.
Thank you.
Next step. I'm just going to introduce them by their name, and then everyone will relax, and then speeches are another like hour or something.
Yeah, you might want to get everyone back now then.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. If I could get everyone back in the room, please, and get your attention. Ladies and gentlemen, there'll be plenty of time for chatting and talking in a minute. If I can get your attention, please. So, everybody, we've just witnessed a beautiful ceremony. Shh. Oh, that worked. Never worked with my kids, but it seemed to work here. So, family and friends, it is my great joy to introduce you for the very first time.
Oh, it's dramatic.
Oh. I'll start that again because I'm enjoying this. Family and friends, it is my great joy to introduce for the very first time as a married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Manoj.
Hold on, wait. Okay. Oh, good. Are you walking down?
I don't know why the bubble didn't work.
Hi everyone. That concludes the ceremony, so please socialise, mix, get yourself a drink at the bar. You should all have drinks vouchers and have a glass. We'll be back for some speeches a bit later. Thanks everyone.